You ready? Hello, wrestling fans. We're here tonight. We're Minneapolis is hosting Beloit Trojans. They're out there warming up. This is the big. I'm going in and out. This is the big match that we need. This is going to claim who's the league champions. I'm going to start the match. Start the match here with 3 exhibition matches. We're waiting for Beloit High to come out of their locker room. Beloit High's got an excellent team this year. Test. Yes, test.
Well, this one probably should be different.
Tonight we have senior recognition night.
Of wrestling and everything spirit throughout the careers of Minneapolis High School.
Garrett Breen, his mother and his father. Senior year.
There is your own senior for this year's squad. Beloit and the DC.
Okay.
The Minneapolis on.
That's your mic.
I'm on. I got.
Well, now you need your headset.
Which one you want to use? This one. No, let's use those soft. Let's use these. Where's those others? Okay. Okay.
You should really hear it.
Test. There we go.
Good?
Yeah. Test. Okay. Okay, folks. Back on the set here. We got an exhibition match. We got Ed DeBreeze, freshman, wrestling Adam Klein, freshman. 125-pound exhibition match. Right away, you saw Adam get the takedown. Got back points. Like I say, tonight is the big night there. You see they go out of bounds. Adam will start on top. One minute left here in the first period. I'll get situated here. Score's 5-0. You got to take down. You got back points. Adam Klein ahead here in this first match. Tonight's a big night. We got Beloit Trojans wrestling Minneapolis Lions. Beloit Trojans have been said they'll be in the top 5 in the state this year. There you see him working for an arm bar. Trying to get more back points, and he does. And he gets the pin right away before the period's up. Adam Klein with the win. Next exhibition, Brett Melton from Beloit, a sophomore, going to be wrestling Austin Crossan, a freshman.
Awesome. And the wrestle work basketball.
Yeah, can't beat that. And just a freshman, too. I was talking to Coach Andy Nemechek. There you see the Beloit kid get in deep, but Crossan fighting it off there with that crossface. Gives up to 2 points, gives up the takedown. Melton working hard to get him turned here. These are just exhibition matches. That's it. There you see Austin standing up. Melton taking him right back down. And he can do that. Looks a little rough, but as long as he has a knee down when his body hits, he's okay. Austin just needs to stand up, get his 2 points. He's awful high there. Needs to do a spin, set out. Needs to stay off his back, not give up any more points. 55 seconds left here. First period. There he goes. He's standing up. Melton's got arm control. We'll see what he does with it. This is going to hurt when he gets it all tied up. Austin fighting it real hard. He got his arm out of there. And he got a reverse on him. He's got him Melton on his back, and he goes to a headlock. Now he needs to get that arm out of there. He needs to get the arm on the other side of his body and keep control. And you see the Melton boy, Beloit High, scooting out of bounds here. But Crossan's still got him. He needs to ride out this period. 13 seconds left here in this first period. He's out of bounds, but Crossan needs to just pull him back in. Keep the headlock and pull him back in. And just stall out for the second left here in this period. So tied up the first period, 5-5. Where the Beloit wrestler tried to do some fancy artwork there. Austin countered it, come through. Austin looks like a big kid, a strong kid. Looks like he's going to be a future wrestler for Coach Giles. I'm not sure on the score. They got 5-2, but they must have not gave the Beloit kid back points the first of all. So they're both standing up for second period. Austin's got to be quick on his feet. There you saw him duck down, which is good because the Beloit kid shot in the first time. At this weight class, both Beloit and you see him shoot in. Austin's just a little slow to get his body down, but he's got his hips down. You see that cross face in there, but he just couldn't hold on to it. Beloit kid takes him down, makes the score 5-4. Second period here, 152 pounds. Both both Beloit and Minneapolis have really good 52-pounders. We're going to see a good match in the finals as we go through this. There you see the Beloit kid give him 1 point. So Austin's ahead 6-4, but he's confident that he can take him down, and that's why he let him back up, because that's good coaching as far as I'm concerned, because coach don't want him to get him into trouble again. There you see a fireman. That was a short fireman, and Beloit kids have taught that very well. So now he lets him back up, gives him a point, because the kid's a good takedown. And, Austin just needs to protect his legs. And there he did it. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to come on around. Good job there, Austin. I mean, he's wrestling a sophomore. And see, as he shot in, Austin fought it off, which is a very good job. Austin's just a little stiff with his legs. He got to be a little more movable. There he shoots in. He's working on that fireman's, and there it is. And more likely he'll ride him, because there's 22 seconds left here in this period, so he'll try to ride Austin. Austin, best thing he can do is try to get a stand up here and get one more point, because that takedown put him behind 7-8. I can't believe this Beloit kid will run that arm again, because it cost him the last time. Austin needs to stand up, but a little too late in this period. So Austin, freshman here, as good as Melton looks at 152 pounds, I'm sure the Beloit High 52-pounder in varsity has got to be pretty good. Now you see the Beloit kid give him a point, which tied up the score. Now Austin just needs to be the aggressor and get the takedown, just like he's doing there. He's working on his fireman's, but Austin fought it off. But he's giving up that leg. He's got to turn to his front. He needs to scoot. Yeah, there you go. Gave up to 2 points. We'll see what when you lay there, they'll take advantage of your arms and cut you down like a tree. And there you see him work that arm. Now he's going to run that arm. Austin just needs to get up, just like he's doing. He can get that one. Minute left here in the third period. Austin's down 2 points. So Austin really needs to stand up and be the aggressor. He's standing up. Got to get wrist control. Turn in. There it is. He's going to get a reversal here. That's going to, well, not quite. He needs to really cross face hard on his, there he's got it. So that tied up the score with 46 seconds left. Can't hold on to it, so he gives the Beloit kid 1 point. Now Austin's behind by 1. Here's the match. Who wants it? Austin's got to shoot. Austin's behind. The Beloit kid's backing up. But I doubt we're going to see a stalling call here in an exhibition match. But Austin needs to be aggressive. He's got 24 seconds left. Needs to shoot in. And there, pretty good sprawl. He needs to get control of this. He's got 15 seconds left. Let's go, Austin. You got to get the takedown. He's behind by 1. That's just a little bit of inexperience, but I think I think you're going to see good things out of this kid, this Cross kid. That was a good match. That was an excellent match. Got to tip your hat to both those kids. That was an excellent match. Might be one of the better matches you see tonight. I guarantee you're going to see that weight class next year and see them guys together. Next up, 152-pound again. You got Joe Studer, a freshman, wrestling Kyler Moody, a freshman. I was listening to the coaches talk a little bit earlier, and they thought like this was the better 52-pounder for the Beloit. However, he's not wrestling varsity. It's JV, and it looks like Mr. Moody's got his hands full, but he's protecting himself real good. Looked like he got poked in the eye there. Tough kid. Tough kid, Moody is. Needs to get squared up with him. Now he's got the headlock. I don't know if he can finish it or not. Nope, he didn't finish it. Okay, he's going to lose the takedown. Now the headlock works in some occasions, but you get it this age group and the headlock just isn't there. They know how to defend it. They've seen it. Excellent job. The kid gave it up. Beloit has always been the aggressor. That was a pretty weak shot there by Mr. Moody. You see the takedown. Puts him ahead 4-1. Minute left here in the first period. You watch Beloit again, trying to work that arm bar. Kyler trying to fight it off. Actually, what they're doing is they're just stalling, because that's kind of nice there. He might be able to roll through it. He's got to get the other arm locked, but Kyler just needs to bottom out. Needs to roll through. Roll the wrong way. 26 seconds left. Now he's got to see if he can finish out the period. Beloit kid, he's ahead, 4-1. But he's definitely going to get back points. Kyler just has to ride it out with 16 seconds left here. Second period. This is the toughest spot to be. 5 seconds. Kyler just hanging out. And he made it. He made it through that period. See the frustration on the Beloit kid's Beloit kid's face. Second period, Kyler's down, 7-1. It looks like to me, Beloit's got a couple of good 152-pounders, and you know, with some experience, coach is going to have his 52-pounders too. See Kyler try to get a leg in real quick. Kyler pulls him back down, but Melton kid isn't going to stay down long. Studer kid's not going to stay down long. He's got the headlock in. Going to work for the leg. They both got the same hold. We'll see who comes out of it. Both of them standing up here. Going to award Beloit kid a point. And there you see the aggressiveness, but he stands straight up. Oh, terrible. Got to get your arm out of there, Kyler. There you go. That's pretty tight now. And that'll finish the period. Well, so I think it's going to be an excellent match. See the varsity 52-pounders. You know, we got Alberto wrestling there, and Alberto's ranked in the state, so we'll see how good Beloit is going to do on that. I think it'll be an interesting match after watching those two 52-pounders go at it. But understandably, they're both freshmen and both sophomores, so we're getting ready for the varsity duel here. Like I said earlier, this is going to be the match that's going to let you know who's going to be the league champs. And it's between Beloit and Lions. 112-pound John Corman. And we have two opens right off the bat, which is going to cost us 12 points right off the bat. 125-pound Dustin Greer, sophomore, looking for good things out of him tonight. He's going to be wrestling a sophomore. 130-pound Tyler Hamilton. Two juniors are going to match off. 135-pound sophomore from Beloit going to be wrestling our only senior this year, Garrett Breen. And that's going to be a good match. Brad Estrell finished second in the state last year. He's going to be wrestling Cody Eaton. That's going to be a heck of a match. You got a junior against a senior. Estrell is a super athlete. He's a leader. That's going to be a good match. Next up, got Nick Torres, 145 pounds freshman. He's going to be wrestling Wade Adams, a senior from Beloit. And here's a class that's going to be a pretty good one. I don't know how good this Beloit kid is, but I think tonight he's going to see. And you got Alberto, a junior, 152-pounder there.
Class 160 for Beloit, Cody Pino.
160-pounder Jesse Mock. Two sophomores there. They're going to wrestle each other.
Class 171 for Beloit, Matt Hyman.
171-pound class for Minneapolis is open. 189-pounder. You got to have Andy Griffin. I guess the other night he had an excellent match. Got the Russell kid in a headlock and won the match and helped cinch the duel against Russell. And there we got two more opens and 215 in heavyweight. So we're way behind in points just because of our opens. We have 5 opens. So they're not open. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Dale. I'm surprised at that, but yeah, they are. And so now we'll see the flip, see who's going to be the home team here. It's kind of the deal where you meet the seniors and get to know each other a little better, and coaches meet out there. Andy Nemechek's been there for many, many years at Beloit, and as we saw last week, I don't know how many years Coach Giles has been here, but it's a long time. Had his 200th win last week. Been here 20 years, Dale says, and we just appreciate all he does for the wrestling club. Probably everybody's wondering why you flip out there. It's when they go out, it alleviates having to put on the leg bands. You got red and green, and so it just alleviates all that problem. So you don't have to put on leg bands, and it's just kind of harder for the referee to figure out who's green and who's red as he gives up the points.
The home team isn't green on.
No, no.
Oh, they've got the red and green up on the scoreboard, but I guess.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where it's kind of like whether you want the football after half or not. Kind of one of those deals when you set it up in your weight class, when you want the guy coming up, the wrestler coming up, that he'll have the ideal scenario that he can either choose to get his second choice on a position. Kind of hard to explain that. Took me a while to figure all that out, but here we go. We got a 112-pounder. We got Dylan Newsom, a freshman, wrestling John Corman. A couple of freshmen here. About the same in stature. Look about the same. See, John goes in hard and gets a single leg. See if he can finish it now. He's got a. You see the boy kid sprawled hard, and John's got the arm. He's not letting go of the waist. He's not a giver up. See the boy kid's got John's ankle hooked, and John does a good job come through that. And you just need to step over, and there you go. They're back up top. This is the nicest thing about 112 pounds. There's a lot of movement. It's real quick. I think John did a real good job fighting that off. Both of these are freshmen here. There you see John in again. He's the aggressor. He goes in, gets a shot. The only thing is John just didn't finish, and now you see him finish. He's got. Oh my! There's that back. Well, that's just inexperience. That comes in knowing where you are. You know, John did a real good job. He got in there, just didn't get it finished. Left his head open, and the guy can't reach back and took his head. Took him to his back. John's got a lot to learn. He's a good, hard, strong wrestler. He didn't give up, and that's what I like about our wrestlers. Next up, 119-pound. we are open. So the next matchup is going to be Dusty Greer against Cade Hewitt. Cade Hewitt, his dad's a 3-time state champ at Beloit. Know him personally, good wrestler. I'm sure this kid's going to be good. Plenty of determination in the Hewitts. Long history of the wrestling. I'm sure the kid's been schooled very well. I can't take anything away from Dusty Greer. It's going to be a good battle. That's why we're here tonight. See who's the champ. See who's the league champ right here. You see Hewitt reach in deep for a single leg. Dusty fights it off good. Excellent job there. Knows where he's at. Needs to work back to the center of the mat. There you go. Reaches out. He's got to keep a lower base though. Don't want to stand too tall. See the Hewitt kid work on the head and then try to step over and get the leg. Tries to get that takedown. I see he's got his arm interlocked in there. He's got to stay to that arm. But he just didn't whizzer hard enough. Hewitt kid gets a takedown, 2 points. Dusty fought it off though and gave up no back points, so he's only down 2-0 here. 57 seconds left here in the first period. And you're going to see this a lot. This Hewitt's special is the cradles, and if he can get it, that's kind of the Beloit's forte, you might say. They enjoy doing the cradle, and they do it well. Right now he's running a butcher. He's going to reach under and grab his elbow, but Dusty fights it off. Dusty just needs to build a base, come up strong. He's way out to the side, and there's a cradle right there. He's got the outside cradle hooked up. He's going to flop him back. He's either going to take him to his back or roll him to the side. Yep. Now you'll see this out of a lot of the Beloit wrestlers. They've been taught this from 8 years old up. And 2 sophomores there wrestling, Dusty Greer, Cade Hewitt. Dusty Greer did a excellent job on his feet, I thought. Next up, we got a junior from Beloit, Weston Fletchall. He's going to be wrestling Tyler Hamilton, a junior. Fletchall, another Beloit kid, has come through the ranks. His dad is a wrestler too. So we'll see how Dad's been teaching him. See him grappling for wrist control. If they can get control of the wrist, they can get behind the elbow. Get in deep on a single leg. You hear the Beloit coaches yelling at him to go in and shoot. Well, to me, that was not a very good shot. His head was down, and Tyler is countering it right now. He's got that arm, his right arm whizzered into his arm. He needs to keep it in there. He needs to keep that in tight and keep the pressure on him, and he's doing a good job of it. He's not giving it up. He's a crossface now. Tyler just a little slow when the kid shot in. He's just a little slow on it, but he did get the whizzer in here. Just needs to kind of get out of bounds here. If he can, he needs to thrust his weight. But see, he's got that arm in. You see the arm tied up. If he can keep that. But here's where Beloit countered it. I don't know as though I've ever seen that before. That's a counter off of that whizzer, and he almost pinned him. But Tyler got out of that quickly. And he's only down 2-0. Match isn't over, 24 seconds left. He just needs to, he's trying to do a set through now. But he's got to get his legs out before he's going to do that. He needs to get his knees up. He needs to work hard, needs to get out of bounds. He needs to get his head up and stand up. There's a good try right there. Very good try. Excellent. 2-0, 7 seconds left. Nothing Coach Giles would like better to see this kid get 1 point. So shoot up out of there and get his 1 point. 2 juniors wrestling here. 3 seconds left. As long as he doesn't give up any points. And that goes into the second period. Tyler's down 2-0. I was talking to Clint Freeman at Ellsworth, and he was telling me that he felt like Beloit would probably be in the top 5 anyway at state this year, if not number 1. But Norton is so tough this year, and Hoxie is so low. It sounds like I was talking to Andy Nemechek, and he thought maybe Norton would probably take 12 or 13 kids to state this year. So it's going to be awful tough to beat Norton. And there you see Tyler coming around behind, but hasn't gotten his 2 yet. Because see the kid, there he gave up 2, so now we're down. Tied up match, minute 30 left here, second period, 2-2. Tyler just needs to work on control. See him trying to do the tilt here, step through it, roll the kid to his back. Tyler's got him tied up pretty tight. You know there's a lot of pressure on him when he's, you may see a potentially dangerous move here. He didn't lock his arm in. Kid must be double jointed. That probably would have broke my arm. 54 seconds left here. Tyler did an excellent job of tying up the score. He just needs not to give any up here and go into the third period, 2-2. 2 juniors here. Now he might be rolling in for some back points on his tilt here, but he's just not quite square yet. Now, Jeff Wallace, official, is counting off back points, and I believe he got, he says none. I thought he had him, he's going to try the other way here. 24 seconds left. It'd be great if he'd get some back points. I thought he had him tilted enough to at least get 2. But referee Jeff Wallace says no, and you see Tyler trying it again. And here he's got him again. Now he's counting. He just needs to get his hips into him tighter and roll it. There, now right there. Now he's definitely getting back points. He's not going to pin him here, but he's going to get back points. And that's going to help him when he comes into the third period. Now he puts him ahead. Excellent timing. Excellent timing. 3, and that put Tyler up 5-2. And Tyler's right where he wants to be. This is why the flip of the coin is important. This might have been the match that Coach wanted to have his choice, and here Tyler is 5-2. He just doesn't need to give up any points. Did a great set out. A lot of weight there pulling back. Tyler just needs to be smart here, not give up any points. Get up, get his stand up. And he really needs to get out of there and get his stand up. He needs to get off of this because boys are just looking for a way to put a cradle in. And don't reach behind like that. Don't do that. There he goes. He squared him up. He got his 1, so that puts him ahead 6-2. Now look how aggressive Tyler is. That's what Coach Giles really wants to see. Got to be smart. Now, boy kid's got him in a headlock. There he goes. He comes into him. And there he's getting some back points. Goes to a half Nelson. Now, how many times do you see a half Nelson being thrown? Not very often. But he's running it. He's running it right here. Boy, I tell you what, kids, if you're watching this, that's a half Nelson. That'll get you as many pins as any fancy move you could ever do. Now, if he just take it and put his hand to the top of his head and pull his head in. But Tyler got 2 back points there, puts him at 10-2. So he's going to get a major here with 40 seconds left, and he's not done yet. Looks like the boy kid is just kind of laying there. 130-pound Tyler Hamilton. Looks like we're going to get our first win of the night right here, 10-2. He's got his arm locked in. He's going to try to run that again. $14 seconds left here. Tyler's working him. I believe the bottom man's stalling, but that's okay with us. And Tyler is going to get our first win tonight. Well, let's see. He just gave up 1 point. That took him out of a major. But anyway, he comes out with a win. Tyler Hamilton, a junior, 130-pounder. Excellent match. Next up, 135-pounder, Our senior, Garrett Breen, is going to be wrestling a sophomore, Cass Pangler. Coach is looking for good things out of Garrett here. Like to see him come in here and get a pin right away. This is a big week. This is a major week. We're getting ready to go to regionals. Important wrestling here tonight. Garrett is wrestling a sophomore. Garrett very quick. So is the other kid. Garrett shot in. Kaz is able to sprawl, take him out. Working right on the line. You see the head snap. The kid's a pretty good wrestler. Did the head snap, reached in, got Garrett's ankle. Garrett fought it off. You see, a lot of times you see a lot of action on that outside line, just like you did there. Kind of a risk-free deal. There's that arm drag. Garrett fought it off, but the kid came right back in with a single. Good hips here, both kids, good wrestlers. Garrett, see how they went out of bounds, but Garrett just didn't get control. Like I say, a lot of things happen on the out of bounds line. I heard the Beloit coach yell at him, "Quit! Don't do the singles, go for a double." So we'll see if the kid will listen here. Pretty good little sophomore. 135 pound. I believe at Beloit, Garrett did he take third? So in the Beloit tournament, they would have had to meet somewhere probably. Now watch that out of bounds line. Things happen here. Kaz kind of lured him in, and Garrett shot, but you know there's no danger over there on that out of bounds line. You know that it's gonna kind of be nothing. There's 30 seconds left here in the first period. Nothing better than senior night, getting your win here for the team. It doesn't matter if it's 1-0. There you see that head shuck, and he come to the side, but still he didn't get control. Garrett did a good job not sitting still. A lot of kids will just sit there, and I don't think the Beloit kid was anticipating that, and Garrett very quick on his feet. A long shot by the Beloit kid, but I'm telling you, folks, that's just a bait shot. He doesn't want that. He wants the other leg. And there you see Garrett's excellent hip position on Garrett. He saw where he was, and he hipped him right over. I thought it was a takedown. I think so did Coach Giles, what I could hear, but it's there. Garrett knows it now, and that's what he's going to shoot for. Okay, first period's over, 0-0. Garrett's choice, and he picks down. So we'll see if the Beloit wrestler will be able to hold him. And Garrett's got excellent hips. I saw him wrestle 2 weeks ago. You just got to control him. Now the Beloit kid, you can see he's going to make kind of a triangle here, and he's going to give him 1 point. That's one of those things where if you give him one, you want to be sure you get your 2. And you see the kid working hard, and he got that single. Now Garrett didn't give it up. Well, he should have kept his whizzer in. Gave up takedown, got one, gave up takedown, let him up again. The kid evidently feels confident that he can take Garrett down again. And Garrett just needs to be strong here. Careful, Garrett. There again, there's that whizzer, and they counter that whizzer with a reverse head. Okay, scores 2-2. Second period, minute 24 left. Garrett's just got to be a little more aggressive and get in there and shoot. Pretty good little wrestler here for Beloit, a sophomore. There you see Garrett get in deep, but he hasn't finished it yet. There he did. Excellent trip. Excellent trip. That's what Garrett was waiting for. He's waiting for him to get heavy on his feet, and he did, and Garrett just went in and got that low single, got that ankle sweep, picked him up, took him down, puts Garrett ahead here, 4-2, 55 seconds left here in the second period. Now we'll see if Garrett can hold him. There's where Garrett sometimes gets in trouble. Yeah. You see a reversal by the Beloit kid, so he's and the Beloit kid gives up one, so makes the score 5-4. Garrett's ahead. I don't believe the Beloit kid wants to be in this position. I think Garrett's quite a bit stronger, and I'm sure the coach would like to see him get out of that position. However, Garrett feels real comfortable there. Garrett's ahead here, 5-4. Second period, 25 seconds. What Garrett needs is to get in and get him a takedown. That kind of takes the confidence out of this kid. Good little wrestler. There you see that duck under. I'm telling you, he was just baiting Garrett. And 7 seconds here. Garrett just got to be strong, not give up any points. He's ahead 5-4. He's going to be on top. And that's kind of a lonely position here. Boyd's choice, and Boyd, I'm sure, is going to pick down. Wow. Okay, starting the third period here. Garrett's got his breath. Boyd wrestler is finally ready. It's kind of like forever. We'll see if Garrett can ride him here. But Garrett has got to work on his hips. 6-4, 6-5. Garrett's behind. Now, you know, in the past, the Beloit kid's just kind of letting him up. Well, there you go. Let him up, give him one, tied up the score, 6-6. Now, who's going to be the aggressor and get the takedown? Minute 37 left here in the third period. It's going to be up to whoever wants the takedown. 6-6. Great wrestling match. 135-pounders. This is probably going to set the deal for league champs. Who's going to be the league champ? Kind of a weak shot there by the Beloit kid, but I'm telling you, he does that. It's a baiting deal. He's looking for something else, and there you got the low single on the other side. Garrett's doing a good job fighting it off. And then you're probably going to see a stalemate here because I don't believe anybody can. Well, as it ended up, Beloit kid got the takedown, puts him ahead 8-6. Garrett has got to, he's either got to reverse him, which is 2, but he gave him 1, Beloit kid. Now Garrett's got to get a takedown. 7-8, 7-8. It's up to Garrett right here. He's got to get a takedown. 34 seconds left here in the third period. Garrett's got to be the aggressor. 29 seconds. 7-8. Garrett's just snap his head down, spin. Garrett's got to do something. He's on the line. Did his duck under. 16 seconds left. He needs to just push him out of bounds and start over. There we go. Get him back out in the middle, start over. He's just got to go in and get the takedown right now. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And if he can get this kid backing up like he is right now, he can get a stalling point. Right on the line, referee calls him out of bounds, 3.6 seconds. It can be done. It can be done. Garrett has got to go. Too much time, too much time. He's not going to get it now. Too much time. Excellent match there. Good wrestling bout. Great match. Just looking around and watching all the people applauding. Both kids, good wrestlers. Good attitudes, that's what you like to see. Next up, we gonna have another excellent match here, folks. This is 140 pounds. You got a state champ, and you got a seated first in the state wrestling Cody Eaton, who's ranked like 3rd in the state, and you're gonna see speed and finesse. And I'm not sure what we're going to see here. Going to see a good match, I know that. Cody Eaton, just a junior. Estrel is a senior this year. You saw the single leg, he turned it into a double leg, takes Cody down. Kid's pretty smooth. Like I say, he's a 4-time placer. His sophomore year he took third in the state. Junior year he took first, and this is his senior year, and I'm sure he's looking for another championship match. Cody also has been to state. I'm not sure how he did last year. I know he was there last year. There you see Estrel give up the 1, 2-1, which that's a compliment to Cody, because he couldn't do anything with him, so he lets him up. And a lot of times in these weight classes, this is what you'll see, is a lot of takedowns. And Cody just needs to be smart, get in there, and get a takedown. But the Beloit kid is so smooth. Yeah, that's an excellent takedown. Little kids, you need to watch that. Takedowns is what it's all about. If you can't get a takedown, it's going to be a long, long season. So there's a video you can watch of a state champ getting a takedown. 10 seconds left here in the first period. Cody's down 4-1. And that'll take care of the first period. 4-1. Cody's down 4-1. Now you see the kid making that like he was going to give him one, and then he decided not to just to give him one. He's going to work on his riding skills. Like I say, we're getting close to regional, getting ready to go to state, so maybe he needs to work on his riding skills, and that's real important when you go to college. So Estrel gives Cody a point, makes the score 2-4. Cody's down. Pretty smooth move there. Just a short duck under. But like I say, he knows he can't do anything with Cody except take him down. So there you see another takedown. So Cody's 3 points has been given to him with 55 seconds left here. Here we go. Beloit kid setting up a cradle again. He's got it hooked up. We'll see which way he's going to go with it. Well, he decided not to. His coach was yelling at him, let it go. So he gives Cody his 4th point, 4-8. That's two for a takedown, 1 for an escape. 34 seconds left here. Definitely a worthy opponent. $20 seconds left. Let's see if the Beloit kid set him up for another takedown. I think there it is. Cody's trying to counter it, and this is one of these you don't know who's got who and who's going to get the points, but actually Cody has did have the upper hand, but it's counted as a stalemate. Nobody really had possession of either one. Here we are, third period. 8-4 is the score. Beloit kid picks both up. That's no surprise to me with as many takedowns as he's got. You hear Coach Giles yelling at him to circle, not to tie up with him, stay away from him. Kid gets in deep and gets a shot. Counters the counter. And he gets another takedown. Makes the score 10-4. We'll see if Cody can get up and out of there. Beloit in team points is ahead 21-3. Our only win so far is with Tyler Hamilton. Here you see Estro getting some back points on Cody. Kind of looks like a reverse headlock. So he gets 2 points to 3 points there, so it makes the score 13-4. And maybe Estro's working on his riding time and his bottom skills. I was wrong. He's let him up again. So the score's 13-5 with 42 seconds left. It'd really be nice to see Cody get in and get a shot. Give him some confidence as he goes into next week. There you go. But his head went down, and he's got to keep his head up. $19 seconds left here. Ooh, headlock. Ooh. Oh, my. Right on the line. He set him up for a headlock there. 15 seconds left, 13-5. Estro ahead, kid from Beloit. 8 seconds left. Beloit kid working for another takedown. Cody's defended him well. Very good match there. 13-5 final score, 140 pounder. Next up, we got 145 pound Nick Torres. Gonna be wrestling a Wade Adams. Ask Coach Nemechek if that's the Adam boys from back when, and he said no. And he just kind of comes into him, and old Nick just forces his head down, and that's something Nick needs to remember, because he gets a little, looks like he gets a little head heavy. Team points, 25-3, Beloit ahead. Nick did a good job there. Good quickness by Nick. Nick just a freshman, wrestling a senior. Nick needs to get in tight. Crossface hard, don't give it up. Don't give it up. There you go. Don't give it up. Good job. Excellent job there. Fought that off all the way. Very good job. There you see Nick going in, right on the line there. It's a good chance to do that. Good opportunity to do that. There you see the boy kid get in deep. Switches to a double leg. Can you hear me all right? Nick trying to counter her off. Trying to do a set out. Boy kid going for a tilt here. Nick did a good job getting out of those back points. On the line now. 2-0. Nick is down. 145 pounds, 56 seconds left here, first period. We got a timeout here. Just take a short timeout here for a blood time. Blood time is over. We got Nick Torres here wrestling 145 against Wade Adams, a senior. So you got a freshman against a senior, and Nick's working awful hard. You see him get that switch there. And very good job, Nick Torres. So you give him one. But he's a little slow. He's just kind of standing there while the kid took him down. So excellent job of getting out of that. Just wasn't ready to come back into it. And you see the boy kid working on that tilt. Nick just needs to keep scooting out of bounds here. Work his way out of bounds and on a stand-up. 12 seconds left here. 4-1. Nick is down. Beloit wrestlers got wrist control. And that'll finish the first period, 4-1. Nick Torres down. Nick's choice, and he picks down. Second period starting here. 145 pounds. Freshman Nick Torres wrestling a senior. Wade Adams. Right away, you see Nick go for a stand-up switch. Now he's doing a set-3 switch. The thing I like about Nick, he's hitting a couple switches at a time. the Beloit kid working on his tilt, but Nick's got his leg and not going to allow that to happen. But what I liked what Nick did there again, he's hitting a switch. Now he needs to go through the other way. And there he faces him. He's going to go to a single. He got it. Excellent job. 4-3. He's got to hold him down, though. Run him out of bounds. Hold on to him, Nick. Got to hold on to him. He needs to just grab a hold of him and force him out of bounds. Not to give up that point. There you see a long single leg shot. Nick's trying to fight it off here. He's out on the out of bounds line. He just scoot on out of bounds. Yep. Good job. Excellent job there. 3-5. 3-5 here. Minute left here. That was a good protection. Cross face hard. Hips down. Beloit kid just doesn't give up. He gets his leg on the outside. Coming to the out of bounds line again. They're both out of bounds. Oh yeah, we got blood time again. We're back here after the blood time. Once again on Beloit wrestler. Yeah, Beloit, when they're good, everybody falls in line. You know how that goes? We just make a comment on Beloit's got four coaches. 41 seconds here left. Nick's down 3-5. He gets in deep on a single leg, and he's on that out of bounds line. Excellent job there. Excellent job by Nick Torres. He knows it's there, and now he needs to work on it. Little slow there, but he fights hard. Doesn't give it up. Now he gave it up. Just a little slow on that defending that shot. Now he's got Nick's arm. And Nick's giving up back points. Guy's got his arm tied. 10 seconds left. Nick just needs to fight. Well, Nick made it into the third period. Nick just can't get down on himself. He's just a freshman, wrestling a senior. Doing an excellent, good job as far as I'm concerned. A lot of good things that I see out there. A lot of good things to grow on. A lot of good things to do from here on out. It's just hard to be a freshman and be put in that position. But I guarantee he's going to learn from everything that's going on here tonight. Now you got a potentially dangerous hold there. And there you see the Beloit kid get his reversal. So now it's 12-3. Minute 30 left here in the third period. Nick did an excellent job there, not getting pinned there in that second period. And there he's got that arm again. He needs to scoot out of bounds. Try to get out of bounds as fast as he can. Now he's got the ankle. Okay, now he just didn't give up any back points. No. He gave up 3 back points, so it's 15-3. 53 seconds here, third period. Five seconds. Got the peel. Now he's got the set through. Just needs to keep scooting through. Get a high crotch there. Step over. Beloit kid counters it. And now he's getting back points. 35 seconds left here. Well, when you come into him, when you roll back into him, they just tighten it up. 16 seconds left here. Nick just needs to stay parallel with it, not give up any points. Needs to suck over, hook his leg, try to keep away from getting pinned here. 5 seconds left. 5 seconds left. That's determination there. Determination. Very good match. Very good match for a freshman. 145 pounds. Not a real good place to be as a freshman, but he's a big kid, and there's going to be good things come out of there. Needs to keep his head up. He's in the learning stage, and it just gets better from here. Next up, we got 152 pounds. We got Alberto Contreras. This is the match I said I can't wait to see the 52-pounder that Beloit brings out after we saw the first two in the exhibition. But Alberto, I'm sure is going to make this look a little better than the exhibitions. We got Alberto. He's wrestling Colin Loomis, and he's a sophomore. Sometimes it's almost more interesting to watch the coaches go through these deals than it is the wrestlers. But I see the Beloit coach showing his wrestler how to counter that. Alberto goes back to the center of the ring. Minute 20 left here in the first period. Alberto kind of reminds me a little bit of Drennan. You see him get that sweep in there. He just needs to finish it. And you see the Beloit kid's got his left arm in there as a whizzer. And a crossface right there. And then he'll probably just stand Alberto up. Yeah. And so Alberto got in deep, just didn't finish it. So no points scored there. 51 seconds left, first period. Sophomore here. So the kid reached, didn't really do a shot. He just kind of reached, and Alberto countered. He's got him sucked under it. I'll tell you what, when you got your head under there like that, it takes the air out of you. And Alberto going for wrist control here. He's going for a sweep here. Try to go for that low ankle. Right on that out of bounds line. Something's going to happen there. Guarantee. Uh-oh. Alberto gets thrown in a headlock. 3 seconds left. Oh, my goodness. Well, Alberto's got a long haul to get through here. He just gave up 5 points there. Very important here. Beloit kid says both up. So here we go again. I got a feeling Alberto is going to be pressuring a little harder here. Beloit kid has a hard time keeping his elbows in. I believe Alberto can get in and get a single and go to a double or easy. Kid's pretty tall and lanky. No points here. Kid works for a bear hug, and they work each other out of bounds. Alberto there, cat-like reflexes. You see the Beloit kid try to throw a headlock again. I don't believe Alberto is going to fall for that one again. I don't believe Alberto thought that he could do it, but he ended up doing it. There you see him suck him in, go for a single leg, but right on the line. So no avail. Alberto's down 5-0. Alberto has to make something happen here with 1:10 left here in the second period. Alberto has to take him down. He has to shorten up the deficit of 5-0. You see him get that arm control. He's trying to do that. There the Beloit kid shoots, but Alberto blocks. But Alberto has to be the aggressor here. He's the one that's behind. He did a head snap. Kid didn't fall for it, so he goes in for a single. That's what I was saying earlier. Beloit kid's arms are way out. I believe his legs are wide open in the middle. So, but Alberto wants to get that outside single. We'll see here if he feels it or sees it. Good reflexes, but Alberto has to be aggressive. 30 seconds left here. Alberto has to shoot. Alberto has to get a takedown here. Beloit kids wrestling, or stalling actually, but it's so hard to be called for stalling when you're on both on the up position. However, he has not shot, and there you see Alberto go for the single. Hang on to it, Alberto. Don't give it up. Don't give it up. Good job. Very good job. Very good job. Didn't give it up. Big third period here for us. I got a feeling that the Beloit kid wrestler will just let him up. They'll give him the one, let him up. I almost bet $100. Oh, good thing I'm not a betting guy. Uh-oh, here comes a cradle. Here comes a cradle. Alberto did a good job fighting that off. The kid doesn't really have it that tight, but Alberto has to get out of this. He's down 5-0. He cannot spend much time in this position. Actually, I'd call it stalemate. He's not doing nothing. Top guy stalling. Alberto's got to get out of here. He can't sit there like that. He just can't sit there. I believe if he just stand up, the kid would let him. Doggone it. Stand up, Alberto. Come on up. Don't let him get you in that cradle. There you go. Okay, 5-1. 1 minute, 11 seconds left here. He's got to take him down. He's got to throw him. He needs 4 points. He's got to throw him somehow. Even if he gets a takedown, it's only 2. He's got to have 4 points to tie up the match. 58 seconds left here. Beloit kid's backing up. Need a warning. There it is. All right, now he gets another one. Alberto will get a point. But I don't believe that's going to happen. All right, on the line there. Beloit kid. 5-1, 46 seconds left. It's up to nobody but Alberto. It's up to Alberto right here. He can't fake. He's got to shoot. He's got to go in and get it. Now you see the Beloit kid being the aggressor now, so he's been warned and he knows that he can't get backing up again. Alberto shoots the fireman right at the end. 30 seconds left. He's got to get it. Oh my goodness. You can't give up when you're on the line. You've got to give it everything you got when you're on that line. Something like that happened. Alberto just went down 7-1. Kid's doing a good job riding Alberto. I'm sure he's going to ride him out. Try for the cradle. Stand up cradle. Alberto gets one. 7-2. He's got to have some kind of throw now. He's down 5 points. 9 seconds. He's not shooting. Yeah. Pretty good little sophomore. I guess that's why the other 152-pounders aren't wrestling. Good match there. Really good match there. So for tonight, our only win so far is Tyler Hamilton. Next up, we got Cody Hannell, a sophomore from Beloit, and Jesse Mock, a sophomore. Jesse being the aggressor right now. See Beloit with an arm drag, trying to suck him in. And he brings him down, and then goes for a single. Jesse Mock fighting it off. He just needs to let things happen. Two sophomores wrestling here. 160 pounds. Jesse fought that off. Went to a headlock. They rolled him through. Jesse gives up the takedown. Tries for the headlock. just didn't block his arm to stop the roll through. .47 seconds left here. Main thing Jesse needs to do is not give up any back points. Get in the second period. There you see the Beloit cradle again. I told you we'd see this quite a bit. He'll force him in, roll him back. He may just set back on him. There he goes. Jesse needs to just keep that leg hook that he had hooked there. There he goes. And he's going to roll him straight back. Got it pretty loose, but he's got back points, and Jesse's going to come on up. He needs to come on up and get his one there. Gave up 3 back points, 10 seconds left here. Jesse needs to back out and get his one. He hasn't got a release yet. Come on, Jesse, stand up. Referee gives him the one. 5-1, second period. 160-pound Jesse Mock. Five to 1. Beloit kid tries to do a switch. Jesse fights it off. He goes again, and he gets it this time. Goes into it. Beloit kid gets 2. Jesse now down 7-1. Beloit kid's got a reverse half on him. Got getting back points. Jesse just needs to peel that. Doing a good job fighting that off. Now the Beloit kid comes off, goes to reverse half. A minute left here, second period. 10-1's the score. Beloit kid working for another 3 points. And he's got it pretty tight right now. Jesse just needs to keep fighting it off, and Jesse gives out the pin. 55 seconds left, second period. Next up, 171-pound, Minneapolis is open. Matt Hyman, a senior wrestler for Coach Andy Nemechek, said that he's been sick and this is his first meet and he doesn't have anybody to wrestle. Next up, we got Sawyer Crone against Andy Griffith. Andy gives up the takedown. 2 points. Goes to a headlock. Andy's in a tough predicament. Minute 39 left here. And I tell you what, when that Beloit kid gets that arm over his mouth like he's got and he's pushing down on it, that's an uncomfortable position. But Andy's doing a good job. Oh my goodness. Excellent job there, Andy Griffith. Gave up the 3 back points, but did not give up the pin. Beloit wrestler gives him 1, so 5-1's the score. Beloit wrestler goes in, gets a single leg. Andy's trying to counter. He's doing a good job of it. He's get his hips down, scoots out of bounds. Good job. Didn't give up any points. Needs to be ready because the Beloit kid's going to shoot. There's no doubt about it. There he is. Cross face hard. See, he stepped through and tripped. Andy did a good job fighting it off. Beloit wrestler gets 2. 37 seconds left. 7-1. Beloit wrestler gives up 1. Andy goes in. 2. Andy tries to... Ouch. Beloit wrestler gets 2 more. Andy was just standing there, and the Beloit wrestler took advantage of it. Now the Beloit wrestler's got a cradle on. He's going to try to pull him back this way. And 11 seconds here now. Andy just needs to keep fighting like he did earlier. Beloit wrestler gets 3 back points. 3 seconds left. Andy breaks the hold. First period's over. 12-2 score. Minneapolis 12-2 is the score. Beloit wrestler reverses Andy. Goes out to the out of bounds line. He gets his 2, makes it 14-2. Yeah, he should be up. Yeah. Beloit wrestler lets him go. Gives Andy another point. 14-3, second period. Short duck under, goes for the leg. Goes for a long single leg. Gets his takedown. Andy's fighting it off. Gives up the 2. 16-3. Andy gets an escape. And he tries in for a single, gives up his leg, counters him, but (16-4) score. 51 seconds left here, second period. Team points 45-3. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Unbelievable! And he did that to that Russell wrestler. Gets a takedown. He can keep him on his back. He just needs to control it here. 21 seconds left. This could be a major upset. There, he got him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 16-4. Beloit wrestler was ahead. Unbelievable. He's ahead and gives up the loss with a pin. Once again, Andy throws a headlock, makes it work, puts him on his back and pins him. Wow. What grade is Andy? A junior. Oh my goodness gracious. Unbelievable. What a match. So we got 2 wins. Tyler Hamilton, Andy Griffith. As you see, teams go together, congratulate one another, sportsmanship. Everybody congratulates each other, and that's the one thing about wrestling that you see that other sports you don't. Well, till the next time, we'll see y'all later. Signing off. Hey, no problem.